What's going on, you bunch of heathens? Today I got a backup video because, I say backup video, but this is really January 1st, so. But today we're going to be looking at Brendan Herrera, the guns of Red Dead Redemption 2. I was trying to get a movie reaction put up of me watching Endgame last night and timing it correctly so when Tony snapped, it hit midnight with me. But for whatever reason, despite no matter what I do, it just keeps getting blocked. So maybe I'll put it up eventually once I figure that out. But until then, we got this. And right now, I will put up when it hit midnight.
And I am Iron Man.
Yeah! Happy New Year! And that's what it is. But I was running commentary throughout the video, but for whatever reason, Disney just will not let me upload it. So that sucks. But it's whatever. Let's jump into this video. This fucking scene. This game is by far one of my favorite games ever. It's one of the best games ever. Like, Rockstar knocked it out of the fucking park with this game. They knew what they were doing with it.
We're gonna take a look at some of the most memorable. The many miles we walk.
Hell yeah, Brendan.
The many things we learn. The building of a shrine.
Honestly, Brendan can pull the fucking cowboy outfit off.
Go all the way. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we are doing a video
Thank
that
you for
I've been
inviting
excited
me.
for a long time. We are going to be going over the guns of Red Dead Redemption 2, and we have a lot of guns out here today for it. Red Dead Redemption 2 is a masterpiece of a game if you've never played it. I just got into it a couple months ago, and I've been wondering where the fuck this has been all my life.
Yeah, it took you a while, but
I'm a big
hell
fan
yeah.
of Western guns, and
I'm
I
glad
already
you finally
have
got here.
a lot of these guns in my collection.
I'm already
Some
giving
I
you a
picked
like
up
for it.
just for this video. That's what I'll tell the
No,
IRS.
age restricted.
We got a couple friends out here today with us.
Oh, what'd he say?
Just for this video. That's what I'll tell the IRS. I wanted them. So we got a couple friends out here today with us. We got full cowboy vibes going on. And we're just going to show you some of the guns from the game, Red Dead Redemption 2, and have some fun along the way. So let's get started.
That is a pretty sexy gun.
So starting out, we've got the Cattleman Revolver, as it's called in the game, or as we have here, the Colt Single Action Army in 45 Colt. You might be familiar with this gun if you are Alec Baldwin. You might not be familiar with this gun if you are the armorer for Alec Baldwin. To load this, we just pop this side gate here, and we load each round in individually. Close that up, and we are ready to go. I love how adding iPro to this, it instantly goes from Red Dead to Yellowstone, and I'm not convinced that's an improvement. Anyway.
It isn't. Yellowstone's a decent enough show, but Red Dead beats it out any day of the week.
Left ball. And we just pop this open, and the rounds, if they don't freely fall out, you got a little plunger here to push them out. Let's upgrade. Now, as you enter the new century, you have access to all sorts of cool new guns. One of those being the C96 Broom Handle Mauser. This is a really cool addition. I'm glad they added it to the game. I think it's kind of cool.
But I am glad.
Did you see a lot of these in the Old West? Absolutely not. I wouldn't think so. But timeline-wise, very much a possibility. So to load
every
this
time
one,
I play, I used to go for the best guns ever. I could. But now that whenever I go back and play Red Dead, it's
this one is actually a
I rock only like revolvers and shit.
In 9mm and not the typical cartridge, Mauser cartridge. So we stick that in there, and then just feed those rounds in, like so. See if I can hit anything.
Can you imagine being in the West as a gunslinger trying to fucking reload stripper clips into your fucking Mauser? That'd be a bitch and a half.
What is it with me shooting this guy in the left ball? And we are out, and it locks open when it's empty. So that is the Broom Handle Mauser. Behold, a felony. Just kidding. Sawed-off shotguns are actually, contrary to popular belief, legal to own as long as you have NFA paperwork. I would have included this under the shotguns, but
I shouldn't need paperwork for it, though.
This is basically treated like a pistol anyway. In fact, you can dual wield them. But this one here is chambered in 20 gauge, which is way easier on the hands when it comes to shotgun recoil. Because with a sawn-off, this little lever has a tendency to want to fly back, split your hand. Really not a fun time. Now, one of the easiest ways to shoot these sawn-off shotguns, in my experience, without letting the recoil get out of hand, is actually overhand clamping it from the waist.
God, that's such a
it's 20 gauge,
fucking...
and I'm not bitch made, so...
That's such a fucking power look.
Recoil's still pretty sharp.
The fucking overhand on the barrel like that is such a fucking look.
Nailed it. Then we eject our shells. Now the cool part about this is because it has 2 triggers, you can actually technically fire both barrels at the same time. All right, let's try both barrels. Howdy,
God, that's
mister.
That's such a fucking cool look with the overhand.
Oh, these things are stupid. All right,
they're stupidly fun, maybe.
Practical. Damn it, Trout, I said 1890s, not 1990s.
Oh, shit. Oh, there's going to be a lot of Balkan families upset with some of the things I did.
Oh, that's a fucking deep
Now, in my
cut.
opinion, one of the better looking guns in the game, especially when it comes to pistols, is the main pistol of the gang leader, Dutch Vanderlyn, which is a Schofield, or in this case, a Smith & Wesson model number 3.
Brandon, I got a plan. You just gotta trust me. To Tahiti, Brandon.
God, the fucking spit coming out of his mouth.
This Smith & Wesson model number 3 is actually chambered in 44 Russian, which is a very obscure caliber. I'm glad they still make cowboy loads for it. So I was really worried we wouldn't be able to find ammo. This gun is
that's
really
cool that he's
because it
still
just
running
breaks
cowboy
open. So I'm
loads.
just loading it from the rear here, and then we're ready to go.
Load.
It slams forward like so. So the gun is now hot. But if we were to unload it, or when we're done with it, it just breaches forward like that, and it actually pulls the rounds out, so you just kind of dump it out the side. So I thought that was kind of cool. We are now loaded and ready to fire. This is actually my first time shooting this, and it's kind of cool because this is an antique. This is an original 1881 gun.
Yo, that's fucking
but,
cool.
It is an original nonetheless. So hopefully it doesn't explode in my hands.
I'd love to get an original.
Nice.
God, I wish I had the money to spend this kind of money on guns.
One more for good measure. All right, so now we unload it, and this is the cool part. Just dumps out all the rounds. I just think it's neat.
Tahiti,
That is
Brandon.
fucking neat.
Tahiti, Brandon. Tahiti.
Now for the last
Hey,
pistol,
that's
we got
actually
something
kind of
kinda
impressive,
special.
him
This
doing the fucking
is
gun
Le Mans,
tricks. That's
or
actually
Le
kind of impressive.
Or Le Mans, if you're gay.
Le Man, I ain't gay. Oh, Jesus.
This is actually a really, really cool weapon, and I've been wanting to do a video on this for a long time, and I'm really glad we get a chance to finally show it off. This is a 9-shot 44 revolver, and if that wasn't enough firepower for you, it has an under-barrel 20-gauge shotgun. It is the pistol equivalent of fuck you and the horse you rode in on. This is actually black powder, so compared to all the other guns that we've shot today, loading this is quite the feat, but you end up with 9 rounds of handgun ammunition and a round of shotgun.
Oh, I didn't realize. I forgot that it's 9
I've actually
rounds.
never shot one of these before, so this is
and I think they did put the shotgun in.
Hopefully this doesn't
I think that's like actually the gun I started running, unless I was running unless I was doing the online weapons, which then I run the Navy revolver. But if I'm not running the online weapons, I think I choose this because I like having the shotgun underneath. Oh, I just realized what he was referencing to. That was Deadeye. My dumbass. God,
And that
that's
is our
such
9
a cool
rounds,
fucking
but
gun.
we have a surprise musketool that will help us later. So in order to activate our trap card, all we have to do is lower this right here. The hammer has a little switch on it. So you just toggle that downward, and now
You got revolver switches
it is
now.
in line with the shotgun. So I'm gonna reset the hammer here, and
that's
now we
cool.
have our underbarrel 20 gauge. According to the lore, this was actually often used. I made a joke about fuck you and the horse you rode in on. This was literally meant for cavalrymen to shoot out horses. So
Oh, that's actually really
or as
fucking
heck, I
cool.
guess. Firing. Damn. That's
Move
kind
my
of neat.
camera over to the other side so I'm not blocking him.
Glad we could experience this together. Now to shotguns.
Hell
This
yeah. Oh,
is the pump shotgun.
that's the
Model
gun I fucking always
1897,
use.
most commonly
Because it's
known
so sexy.
as the trench gun. It's a 12-gauge pump-action
I
shotgun, but
want
it has a
one
neat
so
feature that
much.
most
I
pump
want an
shotguns
OG
don't,
one too.
and that's known as slam fire. Cody, it's your gun. Do you want to demonstrate that?
Hell yeah.
This is one of
Got
my,
it.
one of my favorite features of this thing, dude. We good to go, Brandon?
Show them how it's done. Oh no!
God, that's so fucking
Fucked up the
cool.
first one, but we got it right.
It's all good. No, this is neat.
One
because
of
this is one of
the
few guns
coolest
you can
fucking
actually
shotguns ever.
Just hold down the trigger, and it will automatically go forward as soon as you load a new round. So you can slam fire it. So this is a real
So fucking cool.
trench sweeper.
I love
These
it.
conventions, they didn't like that at.
Yeah, you know you're fucking winning when the same people who invented chemical warfare want to call foul on the shotgun. It turns their lungs to jelly, but the shotgun, that's too far. Oh my goodness. All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up. This is my boomstick. It's a 12 gauge double barreled Stoger. This is
I do want to get a double barrel.
12 gauge shotgun.
I actually kind of want a double barrel. That'd be cool.
Everybody loves a good double barrel. Firing. Again, one of the coolest features of these double barrel shotguns, the double trigger. So you can take
Honestly,
2
I've
rounds
always
of 12
wanted
gauge.
what I want a side by side, and I
And
want an over under double barrel.
liquefy somebody in one shot. I'm a simple man at the end of the day. Big recoil, make me giggle. Onto rifles. Now onto rifles, we have what is called in the game the
I guess he doesn't have the other Browning, the Browning semi-auto. Why do you have that picture?
Lancaster rifle. Now, I assume that is just a trademark issue or something like that, because in real life, it is a Winchester, not a Lancaster. It's a Winchester model 1866. And
Yeah,
this
it's just
pretty
trademark shit.
overpowered in the game, frankly, because I think it holds like 14 rounds. Doesn't hold that many in real life, but, well, when you're used to shooting black powder muskets, this is a fucking machine gun.
Funnily enough, I don't think I really used the Lancaster that much. So I think it's either the other one that they have. What's it called?
And
I can't remember what it was called.
Likes to collect the brass. It's okay, girl.
The other
We'll get to you in a
one.
moment. All right, next up.
But then I
is actually
also
a
use
little
the
bit more of an
Krag.
obscure one, but it's really cool. They added.
I love the Krag. I want
Krag
one.
Jorgensen.
I love the Krag
Or as
Jorgensen.
it's called in the game, the Springfield rifle, as evidenced by the Springfield Armory, back when that was the real Springfield Armory. Loading this one is pretty cool. Just have this loading gate here on the side. Take our 30-40 Krag ammo.
I want to get a Krag.
Dump the
The
rounds
Krag
in.
is honestly
This is
one
a
of
really
my favorite
cool time
bolt
for weapon
actions.
design, because you found like 80 different ways to do the same thing. There was really no like right way to do it. Like now everything's pretty much just like
the Krag. I think might be like my favorite
AR-18
one of my favorite fucking
then, it was just
bolt action.
the fucking
And
Wild
then
West.
comes the Mosin. The Mosin was the first bolt action I ever shot.
Recoil on
brother's
that really
Mosin.
is not bad. I know these are cowboy loads, so they're a little underloaded. Cowboy loads are usually preferred for older guns like this, so you're not running modern power, you know, modern loads out of them. Still slaps with a good bit of energy. It's cool.
It is cool.
Next.
Fucking
All right,
sexy.
now this one is the big boy. This right here is the Remington rolling block. Now in the games, this usually has a very long, skinny scope on top of it, but this one, we're just kind of raw dogging it with iron sights. I think that'll be fine for 20 yards. This actually looks like an original, at least the frame is. So you pull the hammer back there, and then you lowered that, I guess a load gate or whatever that is, and then you see the chamber, and you just manually load the rounds into the chamber one at a time, flip that back up, and then fire by pulling the trigger. And this gun is chambered in 4570, big boy. If you guys couldn't tell by now, I am still fighting a little bit of sickness, the changing of the weather. I swear, nothing serious, just a cough.
You got tuberculosis.
Why? Why would you make that reference?
Recoil's
That's
really
mean.
not bad. Probably that fucking 18-pound barrel up front. Like seriously, look at how thick this is. Look at, especially on the muzzle, you can see how unnecessarily
Jesus, that's a lot of fucking metal.
a fucking piece of billet octagonal steel. Oh, that's smoky. Next up is another scoped gun that we're just
the
using with iron
Carcano.
sights because I don't have
Yeah.
scoped guns, sorry. The Carcano.
Carcano's
chambered
the
in
sniper that
like
I
this.
always use too
6.5
in that game.
Carcano. This was used primarily by the Italian military.
Oh my god, he just JFK'd him.
And one American Marine. We take this stripper clip here, feed it in like so, and it locks in to the gun, and now we're chambered and ready to fire. What beautiful convertible weather. Putting Lyndon B. Johnson in office in 3, 2,
yes,
1.
the obligatory
That is loud because of that short barrel.
fireball came out of it. It was pretty fucking big too, but the obligatory JFK joke. Six rounds.
Yeah. I could be in the CIA. Moving on. Next up, we got another big heavy.
I just wanted to
hitter.
be in
This
charge
is
of the
Springfield
ATF.
Trapdoor rifle. From the outside, it looks like just a typical musket, but it's actually really cool because when we pull the hammer back, it actually reveals the trapdoor. Imagine that. But this sucker is actually chambered in 4570. So
I think I remember this.
This one is rated for modern ammunition. So this one is going to have some stout recoil.
I can't remember if this one was in the Civil War or not. There was a couple single action guns that were quick to
I'm actually surprised the recoil is really
reload.
not that
That was real game changer during that war. Can't remember if this one was part of it or not.
So pretty sure. Just sheared that. Third round in.
That's no bueno.
It's a $1,600 gun. Thanks,
Oof.
Birdie. Super cool.
That sucks.
Now, lastly, for rifles, what if we took the fire rate of the lever action Lancaster, mixed it with the fire power of the 4570? Like
Yes,
the rolling
this.
block?
This is what I want.
We'd get a 4570 lever action like we've got here. This one is actually a Henry 4570, and I've been looking for an excuse to use this for a long time. Certain guns you just hold and you know you're going to lose.
I want
honor
one
for what
in
you're
some
about to do
wood
next.
furniture. I want one with wood furniture on it, but then also I want to get one that has all the fucking like the super cool modern looking shit on it, like a quad rail and all that shit. I want one like that as well. Because I just
And we
honestly,
are right back
modern
to
lever
business.
actions that look modern are such a fucking vibe to me. There's a dude who does shorts who I'm subscribed to who has
Smells
one and he
like
does
our
videos with it.
Now, as a little added
With a
bonus,
suppressor
I'm
on it,
actually
it's super
curious about
fucking
this
nice.
myself.
I love it.
4570 versus modern body armor. This is an RMA
this is
armament
cool.
level 4 plate. So this is the serious heavy duty stuff. Level 4 ammo is rated to block 30-06 armor piercing. But the question is, will it block the just absolute dick hammer of 4570? My guess is yes. I don't think this is rated for 4570. I think it'll block one hit, but we'll see. 4570. Because sometimes the Pinkertons are wearing armor.
Your chest is gonna be fucking
Firing.
caved in.
Hear that?
Jesus, your chest
Yeah,
will be
that stopped
fucking
it, no
gone,
problem.
but
Wow. Holy shit. That just straight up bounced off the plate.
oh wow, that's really
I
fucking
heard
cool.
it too. All right, this isn't even a bit. I have never seen a plate stop a bullet that well. Holy
No,
fuck,
that's
level 4
really
don't
cool.
play around. We'll give it another round, but holy shit,
I've
dude.
never seen a fucking plate do that.
Get in there. Be good. And firing. There we go. That one got it a little. So that one actually broke into the plate itself. Had a little bit of expansion on the backside.
Damn,
But holy
I wonder
shit.
why.
Color me fucking impressed. So you have this
I'd like to see
harder
the
shell
science
on the
behind
outside
it.
and then the actual ceramics on the inside. But the 4570, the second round, got stuck inside. Shattered all the ceramic in there. But holy shit, I am actually impressed. Still wouldn't feel very fucking good, but you'd be alive. Now for the grand finale, the moment you've all been waiting for, we have the Gatling. Not really, this is a Maxim gun. But for whatever reason in Red Dead, they referred to it as a Gatling several times. I think they only called it by its real name like maybe once.
While yes, I could have sworn I swear they changed the model of this because I could have sworn at one point they had the actual Gatling gun that you would use, or they actually called it the Maxim, and then they ended up changing the name. Because I could have sworn they called it the real name originally, and then they did this, and then they changed it. Either that or they changed the model. I could have sworn they had done that. So I remember when it first came out, I could have sworn it was actually called what it was called.
This is what they called a Gatling gun. Maybe it was just the terminology of the time, or maybe Rockstar just didn't give a fuck. But either way, this is the Maxim.
Which would be weird considering they did so well and everything. So
super cool. The history of this.
I think they ended up changing it at some point.
One of the first machine guns ever really built. I think it was designed and built in 1883, which is kind of crazy. People were still commonly using black powder, and then this motherfucker just rolls up with a belt-fed machine gun. Now, unfortunately, because of YouTube's stupid new guidelines, we can't show fully automatic fire on YouTube recreationally. They age restrict it, demonetize it, and basically nobody's ever going to see the video because we put a machine gun in here, even though we're legally licensed dealers and we have all the paperwork for it. We're breaking no laws. But what we can do, according to YouTube's own rules,
fully semi-automatic,
is shoot machine guns as characters in a shitty skit.
Arthur, the Pinkertons are here. I need you to man that Gatling gun.
Oh, that's a cool load. I've never seen it actually load. That fucking phase. I don't think I've actually ever seen a fucking Maxim fire. That's cool. I never knew the ejection was down below and the fucking charger can move back and forth like that.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, those are the guns of the game Red Dead Redemption 2. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's
missed a few, but overall not bad.
I enjoyed it.
I liked it. That was
cool. An
cool.
Opportunity to show off a bunch of guns that, you know, maybe on their own wouldn't make for a very interesting video, but put all together, I think it's really cool. A lot of historic stuff and a couple guns maybe you guys.
I'd love to see more videos like this.
Back to the normal content next week, but we appreciate you guys being here to the end of the video, and as always, and we'll see you sexy YouTube mother lovers in Tahiti. Thanks, guys.
I would love to see more videos of him doing YouTube video game guns.
Sponsored by the Italian company Ray-Ban.
Tahiti, Brandon. Tahiti. Come on, Brandon. We gotta go, Brandon. We gotta go.
All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up. This is my boomstick. It's a 12-gauge. Fuck me. God damn it.
12-gauge.
12-gauge.
Oh, that was Brandon Herrera. Make sure you give him his props and everything. Make sure you go check him out. Give the original video a like. And until next time, take care of yourselves.
Horses that put me in motion, don't get it mixed up. This is a big V12, get straight out of hell. You line up and then you get